Okay, I'd like to wrap up my high flyer repairs on the flight I had a few days ago. We saw that the nose cone tore off. Eventually I found it. We saw that it had tore through the middle. And here's the repair I decided to do to this. Now, at one point I actually glued the Kevlar cord onto the eyelet, but then it tore the entire eyelet off. So the solution I have this time is slightly different. If you look carefully, there's a ring of glue on both sides of the eyelet and on the top, and the glue then puddles along the bottom of each of the eyelet edges, support lines, or whatever you want to call that. Okay, so I can still go through the center of this with the Kevlar cord, but I do have this nice ring of glue going all the way around. Now, what's important about this is that I used a fairly special glue, which I've talked about many times, which is the E6000 glue. This has a consistency of like a gel toothpaste, so I can just use a toothpick and very easily run along the edge and put a nice thick bead on there. But what's more important is the E6000 glue itself is a polymer glue. Its chemistry is very similar to that of an epoxy. So once I put this on here, this will become extremely strong. So the whole idea is that having the glue will prevent it from cutting through the center of it or zippering. And also the glue along both sides will keep it from pulling the eyelet completely off. So that's the solution I decided to try. So I'm going to go ahead and get this ready for flight in a couple of days. Going to be at the high power field, so I'm going to take this high flyer, probably put a C6 in it, and that's going to put it up incredibly high. It's going to be really, really nice. This is a very high flying rocket. I really do enjoy flying this rocket. But I don't enjoy losing the nose cones, which has happened to me now 3 times. So I'm going to try this out. If this works, it looks like it'll be a good solution. And again, this glue is very, very strong. The important thing about this glue is when you put it on, it'll dry in just a few minutes to kind of like a rubbery consistency, and then about an hour to be relatively dry. However, it does continue to polymerize over a period of about 2 to 3 days. So you have to wait at least 2 to 3 days for this glue to completely harden and get its incredible strength. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this up to my high flyer and we'll launch it and see what happens.